Jason Voorhees, the infamous character from the Friday the 13th franchise, has a deeply rooted motivation for his murderous actions. Jason's backstory involves significant trauma, including the drowning of his mother, Pamela Voorhees, which he witnessed as a child. This loss instilled in him a profound sense of grief and anger. Jason's murders are often portrayed as acts of vengeance against those he holds responsible for his suffering. In particular, he targets camp counselors and others who neglect or endanger children, reflecting his rage towards those who failed to protect him. I never thought I'd come face to face with Jason Voorhees, but trust me, I did. It was a hot summer day at Crystal Lake, a place famous for its beauty. It was one of those perfect summer days. My friends and I were excited to spend the day swimming, grilling, and just soaking up the sun. Crystal Lake was a local hangout, and we'd heard the stories about Jason, the masked killer who supposedly roamed these waters. But honestly, I thought they were just urban legends. Like most young people, I felt invincible. The warnings were just part of the lore, right? Nothing could ruin our fun on this amazing day. We spent hours in the water, laughing and playing games. But as the sun began to dip lower, a strange feeling washed over me. The laughter of my friends faded into a distant echo, replaced by an unsettling silence. Curiosity got the better of me. I decided to swim farther out, leaving my friends behind. The deeper I went, the more I felt an inexplicable tension in the air, like the lake was holding its breath. That's when I noticed it, a dark shape moving beneath me. At first I thought it was just my imagination, but as I looked closer, my heart sank. It was too large, too sinister to ignore. I knew in that moment something was wrong. Then, as if conjured from the depths of my nightmares, Jason Voorhees emerged. His mask glinted in the fading sunlight, and water dripped off his hulking form. I felt paralyzed with fear. Instinct kicked in, and I turned to swim for my life. The water felt like molasses, each stroke a battle against the unseen force pulling me back. I could hear the splashing behind me. It was real. Jason was coming for me. My mind was flooded with the horrifying things that Jason would do to me as I kicked harder, my lungs burning. I dared a glance back and saw him gaining on me. That cold, expressionless mask locked onto my fear. I was terrified. I swam with everything I had, finally reaching the shallows. My feet hit the sandy bottom, and I stumbled out of the water, gasping for air. But I didn't stop. I had to keep going. I managed to reach the shore, heart pounding. I turned around, half expecting to see him right behind me, but the lake was eerily calm. What? Had it really happened? Had I truly encountered Jason? Was I imagining things? Now I was just speechless. My friends came over, laughing and unaware of the terror I had just faced. I didn't tell them. I didn't want to ruin their fun. But deep down, I knew I had crossed paths with Jason that day. Or did I? One of them asked if I was okay, and I just simply nodded my head and said, "Yeah, I'm fine." I told them that I'm just getting a little tired, so I decided to go inside the cabin and relax. That night, I lay in bed, replaying the events in my mind. The image of Jason's mask haunted my dreams. I realized that the stories weren't just tales. They were warnings. There was a darkness in that lake, something ancient and terrifying. I didn't swim again for weeks. Even now, I can't shake the feeling that he's still out there, lurking beneath the water. The lake may look inviting, but beneath its surface lies a chilling secret. Well, it's safe to say that I never went back to Crystal Lake after that terrifying experience.